radio friends, on Friday, August the 31st. This is the last day of August 2012. And who do we have with us on the last day of August 2012? Jennifer Flink. Good to have you here.
Good to be here, Paul.
The Boone County Museum, Walter's Boone County Historical
Society.
Yeah,
yes.
Good to have you here.
Exactly. Well, good to be here, and we have, as usual, we have so much going on.
Oh my goodness, this woman has got so much information. I can just sit here and be quiet, and she'll just she'll just start telling us.
Pull the string on the back of my neck, and I'll talk for 10 minutes.
Okay, you want to start off tomorrow? You've got
tomorrow. Yeah, most important is tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Come on out to the Boone County Museum and Galleries, and you'll have an opportunity to hear Julia Falkner-Tompkins, who is a local author who has written an autobiographical sort of a sketch about her life growing up as a child in America. She was sent here by her parents in the 1940s who were trying to escape any of the threats of Hitler's invasion of London.
We had her on this program a couple of weeks ago. She's a delightful
Isn't
lady.
she wonderful?
And she has a memory.
Oh, yes.
She remembers back when she was 3 years old.
Exactly. She's just an amazing person. And her parents were, her father was a renowned singer of Bach, and her mother was a renowned pianist. So they were very artistic people. And, you know, as during World War II, no one knew how far things would go, and Hitler kept pushing. And so her parents were very, very much afraid that the children would come under threat if he carried out his threat to bomb
So they
London.
they sent the kids to the United States. I
Absolutely.
think first they lived in the Midwest, and then they moved to New York.
Yes, and they growing up, if you can imagine, British children growing up in the United States in the 40s and moving from one cultural place to the other. And so just the whole growing up process, along with the constant change of address. So she has just an amazing book to tell. She calls it the not so dolce vita, which the not so sweet life.
Yeah, and she's got this wonderful British accent.
Absolutely.
Wonderful British accent. So she will be there tomorrow. And this is something you have every Saturday, right?
We have one Saturday a month at this point. But, you know, there are a number of authors, so we may need to increase this. But this is our September author. It'll be tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We also have the Flower Girls, which is a bake shop from the southern Boone area, and they will be there selling
the Flower Girls?
The Flower Girls, exactly. It's a F-L-O-U-R, flower.
Oh,
there we go. Gotcha.
Baking flour.
Exactly.
Baking flour.
That's exactly right. And they will be there with their baked products. And they make wonderful puff pastry and focaccia bread and all kinds of things.
It's all homemade.
It's all homemade. They have a commercial kitchen. They bring it all in and sell it, and you can stock up for the week and take home all kinds of goodies with you, as well as something to munch during the program. So it's about an hour long, and then we will have the books in the gift shop, so people can purchase a copy of the book if they like and have the author sign it, which is
nice.
kind of nice. Yeah,
so
absolutely.
This is once a month where you have the book author.
Right, exactly.
Is it the first Saturday of each month?
It's either the first or second. We do kind of try to be flexible with our authors and give them they often have other obligations, so we do give them a choice. But this is September 1st, which is tomorrow, of course, and so Julia will be there. And then we also have actually a panel of authors for October on October 13th, which is the second Saturday.
Okay.
We will have. It's a who's who of local historians, to be quite honest with you, because
who are they?
This is Christine Montgomery and Mary Burrell, who have actually republished a book written by Melissa Fuel. And Melissa wrote her first book called Blind Boone, His Life and Achievements in 1915. And she was a groundbreaking author because she was the first Black American to write about a Black musician. So, and she lent a special nuance to this book because she actually was part of his concert company, and so could really understand Blind Boone and what his process was and what it was like being a musician and traveling during the Jim Crow era with all of the restrictions, the segregation and all of the restrictions against Black Americans. But Christine Montgomery and Mary Burrell have republished this book, and it's fully annotated. But they also have essays from Gary Kramer and Greg Olson in this book, and The musician and music historian John Davis, who is a ragtime pianist, just a wonderful, wonderful pianist, has written about Blind Boone's music as well. So this has really enriched Melissa's original biography with some contemporary reflections on the quality of his music and his life during that era.
Yeah.
So two really, really good
books. So that
books.
will be on Saturday, October 13th. That'll be
Correct.
the second
right.
Saturday in
October.
October.
Exactly. So we have both of these coming up, and folks are welcome. They start at 10 o'clock. Folks are welcome to come out a half an hour early if they'd like. This book will also be available in the bookshop, and our panel of authors will sign those books. And this is a great time of year because as you think of folks who might appreciate a book like this for Christmas, it's a good time to start shopping.
Yeah, well, before you know it.
I know.
When you're talking the middle part of October, before you know it, it'll be Thanksgiving and
I
then
can
Christmas.
tell you, I felt that way in April. So.
But you've got so many other things to see at the museum. People could never run out of anything.
We do. We are one of our biggest events coming up is the Boone County Hall of Fame, and that's October 4th. And we'll be inducting MFA Incorporated. We will also be inducting local contractor and developer Bill Wolf, and we will be inducting Tom Bass, who was a noted, people call him a horse whisperer, but he was a horse trainer, and he was actually known internationally for his horse training skills.
Yeah. So that will be when?
That's October 4th.
And how
you want to mark your calendar for
that.
really.
How is the... Are you still doing the talking, living history of Boone County, where you have people who've lived here all their life share their story?
We do. It's called oral history, and it's
oral history.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. Good memory. We operate that through our archives, and we have archivists who basically develop and capture people's stories on tape.
Yes, and what's so wonderful about that is 50 years from now, 100 years from now, people who aren't even alive today will be able to hear the voice of their ancestors.
That's absolutely right.
That is just such a beautiful thought.
It's so valuable, and it really means a lot. You know, you hear words said in the vernacular of the time.
Yeah.
You hear certain colloquialisms and things like that, so it's really wonderful.
Jennifer, thank you.
Sir.
See, I didn't have to do anything. I sat here, I pulled your string, and you went off.
There we go. And people can look at our calendar at www.boonecountymuseum.com.
Okay, we got to go. Larry Brown will be with us on Monday, Labor Day. Our program directed by Travis McMillen, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio, Kyle Fellings, KBIA. Our floor director, Danny Morrison. Our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.